Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, Herd37. So our last flight, I think we went to West Yellowstone. And in a comment I got on another episode, somebody said they wanted to see a trip up to Vancouver. And I didn't have anything to Vancouver, but I did have a couple coming back, but I ended up not flying them. I had my hell week. It's finally over. It wasn't too bad. It definitely wasn't fun, though. But that's now over. We're still on the 777. I'm going to try tomorrow to try and get the 757, maybe 767, get one of those working. I just couldn't find out how to do flight plans and stuff in them, so I'm going to maybe try a little harder tomorrow. But when I generated some jobs today, because I haven't opened Air Hauler, I don't think, hardly this week. I think I flew once, and that's about it. And we did have a job from Bismarck to Vancouver. So that person, I can't remember, sorry, I can't remember your name. But you wanted to see one to Vancouver, and here we go. It's a good paying job, $500,000, only 900 miles, not too bad. It's a lot of weight, but that's no problem. Just dumped a lot of fuel. Well, actually, we didn't have to dump any. Just can't take that much fuel. Let's see, where is it? We got a ton of flights. I just got people doing all kinds of stuff today. Like I said, I only opened it up like once this week. Where in the heck is Vancouver? Should be less than 30. There it is. Alright. So we got the FedEx plane. I've already loaded it up, actually. See, it's actually a little over 900 miles with the star and everything. 134,000 pounds, almost 135,000. We just need, it's a little over 900 miles, so we should have enough fuel. So we'll go ahead and fly this the daytime. Yeah, we'll probably, we're going to have to take the large one. I guess there's two of them. We'll try this one. So let's go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, so here we are in Bismarck. Nothing really going on in Bismarck, I guess. Why would there be? Alright, let's turn off these center fuel pumps. Reset our altimeter. Let's go down here to the FMC. Actually, we want the other one. Let's turn on our parking brake. And let's get our fuel, because we'll probably have to change it. 101 402. Alright. The FMC. Let's see. Reference airport. We are at Bismarck, so KBIS. No idea what gate we're at. Doesn't really matter. So, KBIS. Let's see, Vancouver is CYVR. This is one we've never been to. Runway, we're going to be taking off on 13. Flight number, YouTube Transport 37. Alright. So, yep, runway 13. We will be arriving on runway 26 left. Let's see, we got Grizz, ZZ4, and that should have a transition. Mito. There it is. I didn't see it there for a second. That was going to be a problem. Alright, we'll carry 10 in reserves. Get our weights. Cruising altitude. I don't know if we can get to 34,000 or not. Cost index is 75. Thrust limits, nah, we're in Bismarck. Flaps 15, I believe. Yeah, 15. I never remember. It's like 10 or 15. Get our V speeds here. Trim is 2.5. So let's trim it down. There's 3 and 2.5. Let's go back over here to our approach and put that in. Check our legs. We'll probably have to fix this. Yeah. Move this up. No vectors. We don't do vectors. What is saved? I hope we didn't just screw that up, though. I'll run through this real quick. Let's go up here and put this on plan. Alright, so we'll step through this. That was a little funky back there, but that is the correct star. The star does take us... We had to go out to the left, so that is actually correct. Radio for the minimums. Let's move this to 34,000. What runway are we taking off on? 13. Move this to 130. Alright. Brakes go to RTO. That we should have turned on our lights. Forgot about that. Beacon and nav. Well, let's go for our pushback. Test the TCAS. Take a look outside. I'm not even sure where we are to the runway. Crap, I don't know what we've got a runway right here. I'm not sure if that's us. Probably not. So let's just take our nose to the left. $90 degrees. So back 300. Probably won't be anywhere close. Usually aren't.
And ground.
We'll give it a try. See, it shows that the runway is actually up and to our left. That might change as soon as we start moving. Alright.
Okay, parking brake is off, clear to push.
Alright, we'll go ahead and turn the flight director on. LNAV and VNAV are armed. Just waiting for him to push us back. Actually, I guess it's, well, yeah, it is up. Unless that's just like, I don't know, but it shows that this could be actually the runway right here. I don't know. Kinda confused. Yeah, I'm thinking this might actually be our frickin' runway. That would be sweet if it is. But also if it is, I should have turned my nose to the right. Now what it's showing is perpendicular to us right now. So it can't be. Can it? Oh, hell. Because it looks like we're almost right on it right now. Maybe it actually is. I don't... Have to get out and look in a second. As soon as we finish our pushback. Because I didn't see any other runways. There is like one other one, I think. But it's too short for us.
guys. Thanks. You're cleared to disconnect. We will be watching.
All right, we'll hit our taxi light.
Guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through. Roger that. Have a good flight.
All right, go on the parking brake. So let's see if this is our runway or not. I'm kind of thinking it is now. I don't know if we can make this turn. Probably not. Let's just go ahead and come back around. Yeah, this has got to be our runway, though. Oh, turn. Yeah, should have got the nose the other way, but I didn't think that this was our runway. Usually, really aren't that lucky. All right. Oh, not too fast. That's going to be a horrible turn. Get around. But now that my Hell Week is over, hopefully I can do a little more flying and playing. Need to get some Farming Simulator done. I've done a bunch of work in it. Haven't made a video in forever. I keep doing like one a week, and it really sucks because I know I need to do a lot more. I couldn't wait for that game to come out so I could start a series. I've only done like maybe 10 episodes at the most. I'm not even sure if I've done that. Kind of kicking myself. It's just been so hard to get that farm going. We're on that hard level, so I don't get a ton of money. Oh, why did that get so jagged? Shouldn't be jagged. We don't have any airport scenery or anything.
Approaching 13.
Alright. So let's stop right here. Landing lights on. Strobe on. Taxi light off. Move on to the runway. Assuming there's no one. Probably should have looked first. That always helps. Probably should have gone to our left and come so we could get lined up quicker. Alright. Man, I don't know what is going on. What's having a problem. We're in a desolate area. No real heavy scenery. Although we do have some FTX stuff, I guess. I think we're still in that area that it covers. Alright. In any event, let's go ahead and take off. I'm going to hold the brake down just a little bit. Alright. I'm kind of worried about length. We should be fine, though. Thrust is set. Just kind of looks short from here, but we should have plenty of room. I don't know why it's being jagged like that.
V1, rotate.
Yeah, tons of room. Should have figured we don't have much fuel. Alright, positive brake, gear up. The flaps to 5. With the autopilot so we can take a look outside. Get the flaps to 1. Should have set that to 240. Bismarck, nothing around it, apparently. Man, there's nothing out here, is there? Alright, maybe when we level out. Maybe I didn't see anything out there. And I don't know what's being jagged either. Let's get the flaps up. We're ranged to 180. 160, I should say. When she levels out, I want to take a quick look outside. There we go. Man, there's just nothing. I guess that is the town right over us. It just doesn't look like anything. Alright, well, there's nothing to see, really. Alright, but we're well on our way. So I'll go ahead and speed this thing up. And I will be back in just a bit. Alright, everybody. We just crossed 10,000 feet. Everything looks good so far. It's still kind of jagged. Hopefully that doesn't happen when we're flying or trying to land. That would be bad. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the auto. See, it's jagged still. Kill the auto throttles. We are getting kind of close. We actually see exactly how close. 613.26. Well, what, 40 miles out? Actually, a little bit further out than I thought. But that's alright. And I forgot, I got Opus running. I forgot about Opus. It's running. I don't know if you saw it or not. As we were descending, it said an ADF failure. So that's always nice. But I don't think it should have too much of an impact on us. Let's, alright, so it's down to 141. Auto brakes are set to 2. Speed isn't too bad, since we still have a ways to go. You see it on this here on the screen. So when I was looking at the weather, it didn't have any real weather around this airport, so I figured we're gonna land like going towards the sea. Usually, I guess, you know, when it comes in from the sea, so I figured we'd be landing into the wind that way. Hopefully that's true. It's looking like it's not true from this. I should have figured out I've gotten it wrong. But I thought wind usually came in from the sea. Oh well. Yeah, it's like going right right in the same direction as the runway. Almost exactly, it looks like. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. Let's check our distances. Yeah, we're getting really close. I'm just kind of thinking about our speed. I'm gonna go ahead and arm the spoilers. I'm gonna go ahead and give it, set the flaps to 1. That might slow us down a little bit. Turn off the camera effects for just a minute. Set those back on once we kill the autopilot. I wish we could just get our speed down a little bit more. Let's go ahead and help this thing slow down a little bit. So I want to get some more flaps out, but I don't want to damage them at all. At 5,400 feet. Yeah, she doesn't really want to slow down too daggone much. Come on. Alright, under 200, I'll go ahead and hit flaps to 5. I think we're a lot better off now. Come on. Hate having to mess with that thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Slowed it down a little too much. Flaps to 15. It always happens. I try to get it... Always needed to get it slowed down, and then I end up doing a little too much. This here's Vancouver. That's kind of cool. Head towards the mountains and then out to the sea. Although, like I said, we technically should be coming in from the other direction, but, you know. I got her going a little too fast. There, we're slowing down a little bit more. A little bit more throttle now. About 15 miles out, 14 miles out. See, it's got some jackiness to it still. I don't know what's going on. Hit the localizer. Although I'm not sure if it's going to work now. Alright, it should still work. The approach. Oh, speed's dropping. Right at the reference speed. We're a little low. Speed it up a little bit. Flaps are at 20. Really cannot see anything. Alright, there we're on. At the glide slope. How far out are we? Alright, 10. I just don't see the runway coming on the map yet. Getting too fast. Flaps to 25. Gear down. Alright, you can see the runway there on the screen, probably popped up.
2500.
A little more throttles, we're slowing down real quick. Remember the guy that asked for Vancouver says a really cool approach. He was probably coming from the sea though. Alright, full flaps. Getting a little slow. Trying to give it some more throttle, but man, she just doesn't want to speed up. We finally got our speed climbing again. I guess it's better to be a little fast than a little slow. Can't really lock the speed in though. There, it's pretty good right there. Alright, so I'll go ahead and land it myself. As we go to the wrong view.
1,000.
Seems like we're off to the right, but it says we're dead on. I'm always off anyway. Need to get down a little bit.
Approaching 26 left.
It looks like we're pretty good. A little high now. We're high and left. Oh, she's getting jagged. Whoa, 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 whoa.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Should be pretty gentle. Surprised that it was only okay. Alright, 80 knots. Kill those reversers. Man, the jaggedness really sucks.
Vancouver ground 3-3 heavy. Request taxi to the gate. 3-3 heavy. Taxi to gate 7.
Well, that looks like a long taxi.
Juliet, Kilo Romeo, Mike Juliet, Papa. Taxi 873. Using taxiway Delta 1.
Oh, come on. It's behind us. Let's check it out real quick.
3-3 heavy.
Oh, jeez. Alright. We'll take this cutoff up, next cutoff up to the right. Start the APU. There's auto brakes. Turn off the flight director. Alright, we'll cut off right here. Trying to get off the runway fairly quick. Alright. Kill our landing lights. Our strobe. We'll turn on taxi, now the strobe. And if you notice, the plane did its automatic step this again. It hasn't done that in a while, but it went up to 36,000 feet, so I guess that was optimal. I guess the others we were at least decent or too high. Alright. I just don't know why it's jagged. You know, it's like the old computer. There's always something new. There's always something with FSX, you know? Every time you start up, there's gotta be a problem. Alright, you can see our progressive taxi is now with us. It's a pretty good landing. I thought we might have gone a little long. I couldn't tell, to be quite honest.
Approaching 1, 2.
It's just like, we're always doing fairly well high and low, but at the end we always seem to be up too high. And sometimes when I try and dive down, it's when we end up getting damage. But that one felt pretty good. I was kind of surprised it said okay. I thought that would be a greaser. Like, we touched down really gently. I was kind of surprised about that. That airport looks really cool, even for a stock one. That thing right ahead, straight ahead, that green thing, looks pretty cool. Don't have any scenery for Vancouver. I'm not sure if there's any FTX stuff around here. Can't remember what all the regions include. Not sure what that is. That happened to all the jetways. You see, like, one. I just hope this thing doesn't take us clear around some crazy place. And it looks like it is. Why are we going way out and to the left and everything? We got all this parking over here. It's taking us like... Is it parking here or is it going on to the left? It's just really awkward. Why are we... Well, I guess because we're a cargo plane, actually. That's why it's doing that. Alright. Getting a little fast. Some people landing over there, that's kind of cool. We're gonna have to miss this stuff in our way here. Regressive taxi doesn't. It's not even on a taxi line. Oh look, it keeps on going. So we're not even parking here. You see that guy had to go around. Man, what is up with the progressive taxi? Yeah, and then it goes around to the right. I should have just parked myself. As we had those planes over there, I should have just said, you know what, we're just going to park here. FSX just loves to take you the long way. Alright. So why do they have to put us on the back side of the airport? This is like a more common side. I thought they were going to park us right back here. That's why I thought they were taking us to a cargo area. But no. Turn. Man, they got us taxiing so far. Well, yeah, I guess we landed in the wrong area anyway. It's all good. I should just say screw it and park right here. But I think they've got us right over here, I think. Yeah, that's where we are. We're going to be parking. Not a whole lot going on in Vancouver, although obviously that's because I turned down the traffic. Kind of a cool looking airport, even with the fault. I think there is a FS Dream Team, I think, has Vancouver. I know there's also, I was looking, I guess there was a company, I don't know if they're still around, called FS Addon, and they had the Vancouver area, not the airport. I think they had one or two of the smaller airports and the city, but it didn't look like that was that great. It's kind of old too. I think it was like 6 or 7 years old, so no bother with that. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop right here. Put on our parking brake. Fill the engines. Turn off our taxi light. We won't mess with anything else. Alright, let's go ahead and move on over to Air Hauler, and we'll finish up the flight. Alright, here we are. Go ahead and unload this. Made some good profit. But it should have made some really good profits. Those are $500,000, which we need. Plus, I'm going to have to repair that ADF or AFD. All of a sudden, I can't remember what the heck it is. I thought it said AFD, but it should be ADF. Wait for Air Hauler to do its thing. Come on, Air Hauler. It's not that hard. There you go. There you go. 777. Oops, wrong button. So used to hitting the load button. Repair at 20,000. That's not horrible. Kind of sucks that we had to pay for that. Luckily, though, it wasn't anything important for us. Done pretty good today. I guess I think we're around 76 million, something like that, maybe 80. And just like the last flight, we had some bases to pay for and stuff today. Paid a lot of it. Today's the 30th, so we're almost at the end of the month. But it only cost us like $5 million anyway. But yeah, we brought in a lot of money today. Let's see. All on the 30th. There you go. You haven't even opened it up in, what, 4 days? So we were at 80 million. Yeah, so 26 million today. And we still got a lot of jobs to go. She's going to pause, so hope you enjoyed this flight. Hopefully there will be something leaving Vancouver. I think there's one. I might have enough time to do it. It was going down to San Fran. That wouldn't be too bad. To San Fran a lot all of a sudden, if we can do that. But anyway, that's going to be it for us. Yeah, she's that. Now it's going to take him longer. So I'll just go ahead and end it here, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you on the next flight.